Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's crush this market. Boom, boom, boom. Listen, guys, welcome. Let's have a phenomenal day today. Okay, we know exactly what to do. We know the system we're looking for, but more importantly, we know how to adapt. Okay, hold on one second. This is creepy. You guys see this? This doll that's constantly staring at me? When you have a 7-year-old, this is literally the sort of stuff that your house is filled with. And it's creepy. All right, give me a minute here while I pull up everything, get situated. Y'all know how Christmas is. Time for the holidays. The holidays are here. Let me do a quick check. Is my audio good? Yes, I believe so. All right, let me share the screen here. And we're going to get things situated. Call out here. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. All right. Let's see. Okay. There's that. Let's log in. Today, I'm going to be looking, I'm going to be treating the market like every day. And that's what I want to talk about. How do we, when the market conditions are challenging, right? What do I look for, right? Like, what's the common denominator, right? Like, how am I looking, or what sort of approach can help keep us from going massively full retard and blowing accounts and making bad decisions, right? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So we're almost there. Give me a minute. We'll go through our pre-market plan and what we're looking to do today. Interesting. Notice yesterday's high, right? Yesterday's high and the day before's high is pretty much the a key level right here. So over here on ES 6908, this is critical, right? This is a key level. Definitely going to be watching to see who can control this, which is just previous day high. So let's take a look at that. Give me 1 second. We're almost set up over here. Hit the coffee. Over here in Syracuse, New York, we are getting hammered with snow. My daughter has literally had back-to-back snow days, and then today is a 2-hour delay, right? And that's how bad we're getting hammered with snow out here. It's crazy. And in a way, you learn to, like everyone's always like, oh, I'm gonna move. Hold on. All right, here we go. Almost there. Let's get it. Come on, guys. This is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it and crush the market. Okay. That's what I'm looking to do each and every single day. And that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to follow the system. And this is exactly what high performance trader is all about, right? Like, just to give you guys a little more context, anytime I've had a challenging market's been challenging, or I've been going through things, or anytime I'm not doing as good as I want, I always reflect, right? And to make a long story short, reflection is very important. I think it's like a dying, we don't see it that often anymore, right? And what I mean by that is the ability to reflect. Most individuals nowadays, they don't really look at like, okay, this is where I'm currently at. How can I get here? Right? If I'm currently here and I want to get here, how do I get there? That's where systems and habits really come and do the heavy lifting, right? So right now we're in a very challenging market. And for what it's worth, indecision, Fed rates, all the Santa Claus rally, like everything that we all always hear and people talk about. How can I still approach the market, right? Like, what at the end of the day is my goal, and what behaviors can I actually take place in that's going to give me a better result? So every single day, I want to make sure I'm focused on the story, Okay, that's what's most important. Everybody in the mentorship program, they know I'm constantly talking about the story that the market's telling us, right? So let's verify that story. So over here, we're going to start with SPY for all my options traders. So over here, we have all-time high. Okay, we have end of day and we have previous day high. We also have 68744. Okay, these are our main, these are our critical levels. Okay, they're critical because they help us understand the story. Okay, so if it's up to me to figure out who's in control of the market, I should want to probably watch these levels. All right. So as we're coming into this level, you can see we're getting a little bit of selling, but overall, I'm looking to trade with whomever controls it. If buyers take this, we're going to look for a long up to all-time high, and then we'll target this London high over here, and then we'll take the market all the way up as long as what? The trend is healthy. The market conditions are healthy. We will participate. Josh, what does healthy mean? Okay, it literally means, hold on. So it basically means that the moving averages are proper. They're not extended. They're hugging price. Okay, these are things that I use to better understand when the market's in a fruitful state or not. Right. So basically, I'm looking long above end of day in PDH, and I'm bearish below it. All right. So this is how I look to trade the market. I keep it very simple, nice, like 50,000 feet above. Right. Because the more specific you really try to get, the more attached you are to a specific outcome, the less adaptable you can actually be. All right. Trading's all about adaptability. All right. So overall, that's how I'm looking to trade today. And it all revolves around previous day high and end of day. All right. So now if I whip out ES, it's going to be extremely similar. We have previous day high. We have EOD. Is that PDH? I think that is PDH. Yeah, right there. Yeah, PDH. Our critical level here. We can honestly, hold up. Let's see here. Bam. All right. Yeah, cool. So yeah, and pretty much same exact story, right? Whoever can control this level, I'm going to look to trade with. All right. Let's run through Tesla because we love to trade Tesla every Friday as well. So right here is a perfect example of our top-down approach. Okay. The chat, you guys do a favor and try to, I think the chat is on. You should be able to chat. Just had a question about a chat. Oh, maybe it's, hold on. Reach out, pop out, participants. Hold on. Members only mode. Only members of the channel can send messages. I thought I added you guys. Hold on. It might be screwed up, Chris. If it is, I apologize. I tried to, hold on, community moderation. Oh, hold on. I should be able to fix it. Hold on. User management. Yeah. Approved users. Hold on. Criticism. Yeah. So go ahead. I mean, if you can't send a message, I must have screwed something up. I don't think I could change it now. So I apologize about that, guys. Go ahead though and try. Everybody that sent me your URL should be uploaded here, so you should be able to make. You should be able to. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Participants. All right. Yeah, I don't want to waste too much time on it. I apologize about that, guys. Go ahead, try to send something if you can't. It is what it is. All right. So now let's take a look at Tesla over here. So every single day, once again, how do we look to trade it? We're going to plot our pint numbers, right? We have previous day low. We got previous day high, which is right here. PDH. And then we also got what? We have EOD. Okay, bam. So just like that, we got our four main levels. This is what I'm going to be looking to trade off of today. right? So let's see here. Previous day high is actually right here. And then we also got pre-OP. Okay, pre-OP. Bam, money shot. So we got our 4 main levels. I really like seeing this buying here off end of day. That looks beautiful, right? I like the trend here. I like where the 1 hour trend is. 9:30 just kicked off, and look at that buying we just got off Tesla. Jeez. All right, let's find our upside targets. Look at that. Unbelievable. Upside targets are going to come from the daily time frame, right? Let's not complicate it. Let's keep it simple, right? What are we looking to target? We got previous day. Oh, this one right here. Okay, so now I'm going to pull that right there. This is not EOD. Dang, Tesla's coming out strong. Now, once again, guys, what do I want to do today? I want to make sure that I'm not, I don't want to say rushing into things, but I just want to make sure I'm understanding the story, right? I'm expecting, ooh, look at ES. Look at this massive difference here. All right, so we're getting a lot of selling here. Let's see what we get. Let's execute nice and easy today. We know what to look for. We know how to trade it. Let's stay patient. Let's identify it, pull the trigger. All right. All right, so we're getting a lot of selling here coming into 6888. Let's see what SPY looks like. SPY is pretty much coming in that same level. So in terms of understanding the story, what is it I should be looking at? Well, number one is that 1 hour time frame, right? This was our key level in pre-market, 6888. Okay, so I really, and also look at the cloud here, right? We're definitely getting some play here at the cloud. There's definitely a battle going on right here. So that's definitely something that we should stay focused on. So, all right, we got a little bit of selling. Now we're coming up into the moving averages. Let's see what SPX is telling us. All right, we got EOD. Boom. That's an old EOD. All right, so let's put this. Let's do something like this. Okay, ready? Let's bump this up to right there. Let's bump this up to right there. Boom. Let's get rid of this because we don't need that. Critical. What's our key level? Our critical level is going to be that right there, right? Let's look at that 1 hour. Make sure it makes sense. Make it make sense, right? We got that EOD. That's definitely an important level right there. This is going to be a bear target. So right here, we're going to go bearish target. And let's change the color of that. Let's go like this. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So now we got our story figured out on SPX as well. Right. And basically on SPX, I'm watching that 68886 level. Also, notice we're below the 50 EMA. Okay. So I definitely want to make sure I'm watching this. And that's really what we use our moving averages for, is just to better understand what it is we're looking like. How is price reacting at the moving average? Is it closing above it? Is it closing below it? All right, let's see. ES, what are we getting? All right, patience is key. This looks like it's moving kind of slow. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but let's just stay a little patient here and see what we get. All right. Coming into the 20. All right, let's watch that right there. Price is coming into that 20. I like seeing that selling off PDH. I'm not quite ready to engage in a short because the system hasn't presented, right? So this is why the system's so important. Okay. I'm starting a little new program for new traders, right? Newer traders, newer to HPT, but it's Process and Profits Academy. And what it's really going to be focused on is systematic trading, trading a system over and over, right? Our system, you know, how we execute on it, etc. And that's exactly what the focus is going to be. How to wait for your strategy, like the importance of waiting, why we wait, what it is we actually look for, when to actually pull the trigger, to, you know, just really diving deep into the difference between trading on emotion and trading a system. Like when I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, price is sold off, we're back above open print. The only way my system can really present here is if we get bullish criteria to the upside. Now that doesn't mean that sellers won't take it, and they can take it, and if they do, we'll reevaluate. But once again, I'm approaching it with the system first, right? I go, okay, we have this key level down here. Buyers are showing some strength. Now we're coming up into the 20. Let's see who can control this. I got my top step right here. We got the 5-minute 20 and the 2-minute 20 lining up pretty well. We also got a GBI right here. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. So these are other things that we talk about a lot, right? GBI, right? This becomes our area of value. Price is coming up into it. It's tagging the 20. Depending on how this candle closes, this might be a good short opportunity. And just price looks like it's like. Let me check the news. Let me verify that the news is good today. Hold on, and that we don't have anything crazy going on here. All right, so 10 a.m. we got some wholesale. Good. I'm looking for some more volume. I want to see, I want to see it move a little bit. And in the meantime, let's take a look at Tesla. Yo, y'all see this? Bro, look at Tesla. This is why I love Tesla. This is like a normal day right here on Tesla. And just look at this candle on the 1 hour. Like, what? This is wild. Unbelievable. That's what happens when you're the hardest working man in the world. Elon gets more shit done. He's probably the most productive individual in the entire universe. Dude don't take no days off. I mean, he sleeps at the office, like just pure education, like pure dedication. Regardless what anyone feels about him, you got to respect that man's work ethic. Unbelievable. Look at this. It's funny. So when I was trading back in 2020, it was like my second year. I was still, like pretty wet behind the ears. But Tesla wasn't enlisted on the S&P 500 yet, right? In to have your company a part of SPY or the S&P, its market cap, I believe, has got to be around like I think $1 billion or something, but it has to be pretty high, right? Elon, and I still to this day believe that this is why he bought Twitter. He goes on Twitter before he purchased the company and goes, guys, we got to get on the S&P. Buy Tesla, right? And he's like, dude, come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Dude increases his market capital within days and weeks, literally, like more than doubled it just by going on Twitter and going, dude, buy Tesla, buy Tesla. So Tesla's stock, literally, look, hold on. Look at this. If I come here and we go, let's go daily. Let's do the 10-year, and we'll do the weekly chart. Check this out. Look at this, guys. So beginning in 2020, Tesla was worth $22 a share. By the end of 2020, Tesla was worth almost 300. So look at this. His company market value increased by 700% in 1 year. Do you understand option contracts went from like $50 to like 10, 20 million? Ridiculous investment. And it was all because he went on Twitter and was like, dude, buy Tesla, buy Tesla, buy Tesla. So, and then, a couple years later, what's he do? Buys Twitter, because he's smart, right? He's going, dude, the influence you have on a social media platform is insane. I mean, look at, so he literally did all this in a year. Look at this. In 1 year, he bumped this up from $20 to $280. You got to respect it. All right, so price action is just a little quiet, going a little slow. Tesla is just ripping face here all the way up until this target right up here. Tesla, you got to be careful. You can't just run and chase it. It's, you just got to wait for your system. And that's exactly what we stand for over here at HBT. Oh, look at this. I like it. I like it. I'm not getting in it yet. I'm not in it yet. But let's just see something here. I really like that. That is strong selling right out of what? The GBI, the AOV. So we're coming into that key level right here. So let's stay patient here. Open print battle. Now remember, guys, this market has not had good follow through. So as we approach the day, let's remember that, right? Let's not, go full retard with the sizing. Let's not expect trades to just fly in our favor. And maybe today's not the best day to hold the trade super long. Okay. Obviously, we're going to let the market tell us that. But this month has been notorious for choppy markets, low volume, quick movement, no follow through. And that's what we just seen. Quick movement. So let's see if we get follow through. All right. Let's do this. I like that though. That's a very nice push. So now I'm gonna whip out. I want to see that 2 minute. How do I want to trade this? We got a clean AOV rejection right there. And now we have a new area of value. Let's see what that looks like on the 1 hour time frame. Right? Once again, I'm going to revert back to the context. I want to understand the story a little bit more. Okay? We do have a green bar that's ignored right there. 6. Also, we are rejecting all-time highs. Okay? This is a high. This is a lower high. We're coming into a key level of market structure, but if I can get a pullback to the 2 minute 20, I'll participate. But once again, I got to play at least a little close to that moving average. Oh, man, guys, I'm not liking. Hopefully, after 10, we get it. You know what? I'm going to speak it. After 10, we're going to get way better volume. It's going to come together today. We need a good day today. And that's exactly what we're going to have. But the key thing is understanding that we're not always going to get good days. Therefore, we have to be able to control ourselves. We have to be able to control ourselves, right? We have to be able to step away. We have to be able to look at the market and go, dude, this one ain't me. Or this week maybe ain't for me, right? Like these are serious, hard questions. But when you answer them and you get past them, that's where your next level up really is. I like this selling. I just really don't like how far away we are. We have gotten, hold on a second. Okay, so I really just want a pullback. If I can get a pullback into this level, I'll take a short play. All right, looking for that pullback. I will definitely take something little if we can get it. Just a little pullback here. See what that 2 minute looks like. Sometimes I got to look at it on an inverted chart just to get a little better idea. We might not get the pullback we want, but I like us at open print. I like the 1 hour trend here to the downside. I like that GBI. There's a lot of, sellers that just dominated buyers, right? These buyers pretty much just got smoked out of their position. I don't like the volume. This thing is just looks like it's moving exceptionally slow. All right, watching what this pullback to the AOV looks like. We're coming into a pretty key level as well. So, we got to be a little careful here, but I do want to see if we could get some strong selling and we snap below this. We could probably get a nice move down. All right, let's see what that 2 minute looks like as we come into the AOV. Retest an open print. How do I want to do it? Nice push, nice push. So I really like us coming up into that area of value and testing it. I like that it lines up with open print. I really want to get into a short. I'm just trying to find, I want to make sure price is respecting this area of value, right? And 1/2 a 2 minute candle ain't going to do that, right? Once again, bring it back to the system. What do I actually need to see, right? We have our moving average cross at open print. We have a GBI. At this point, I want to get into the trade. It wouldn't have hurt to get into the trade right there, but we didn't. So now I'm kind of reevaluating, and I just want to make sure we're respecting this box right here. You can see we're starting to get that push. This is a key level, guys. Okay, key level at 688. Let's see. Are we gonna snap right through this? Clean retest off open print right there. That's a beautiful. It's probably not the worst short entry. I'm not going to take it because 68744. It's probably going to cook right through it. Boom. We really haven't been getting the 2 minute 20s that retest that we all love so much and did so well with in December. Hold on, let me see. How can I? Okay, so what are we getting here at this level? Getting a little bit of buying. Nice little wick right there. What's that 5 minute trend look like? Looks pretty clean. I like how close we are to the 1 hour trend. How do I want to play this? This candle held the AOV pretty well. Let me see here. GBI, healthy trend. What's Tesla doing? Ripping. How about NASDAQ? What's NASDAQ doing? Anything good? Same. Yeah, NASDAQ's doing the same thing. That's probably a good short play right there off that GBI. I didn't get it though. Green bar, ignored. Boom. All right, so we're getting this selling pressure. Still looking for some sort of a pullback, at least up into a moving average. I like us closing below that level. 6888. All right, so let's go here. Super bearish candle. How we gonna play this? How we gonna play it? 5-minute trend looks like what? Looks, dude, it looks really good. At this point, I'm just kind of looking for a way to participate. And just to be clear, we did get that really nice retest there off the open, but they're just that's not enough, right? That's really not enough for me to actually pull, like, to get into a position. 1-2 minute retest, it's really not it for me. I like that green bar. Boom, ignored. Stay patient. Patience is golden. We got news coming up in a couple minutes too. So let's just stay a little patient. Give me 1 second. All right. This price action is just creeping, dude. Want to be careful not to force things. You know, it's price action just, this thing's like just creeping on the low. All right, look at that trend though. Once again, we're at that key level. Maybe a little all right, retesting that trend actually looks pretty good. It's like watching some paint dry over here. Where's my weights? My bad about the chat, guys. I'll make sure that's different next time. Watch that 5-minute candle. Actually, hold up. Let me see something here. Coming into it, I'm watching the moving average here. I'm watching to see how sellers really are holding this moving average. Because remember, guys, this is bearish. Yeah, we're at a key level, but I gotta approach it bearish, right? I gotta stay focused on bearish plays, right? We have the green bar ignored. We got the AOV. Maybe we can get a 2-minute 20 retest up here. That would be beautiful. I'll definitely play that short. Even though we got that key level right there, I'll try a short play right there. Options traders, that would be a scalp, right? I'm looking for a move off the 2-minute 20. I'm going to be doing it on my futures, right? Options, I like to trade. If I would look to trade it a little bit further down if I was trading options. I'm also looking to see make sure, okay, closed, couldn't break the previous candle. Look at the 5-minute trend here. This might be the demand play. This might be the long, honestly. No. Nope. That's definitely a bearish 1 hour. Really, really strong. Also like staying focused on NASDAQ because, NASDAQ's right at open print in the AOV. All right. If this closes bearish, I'm going to short NQ. Watching NQ here, guys. Watching NQ. All my QQQ NASDAQ traders. This is prime time potential short. Oh, let's see. I'm in it. Short on NASDAQ. NQ. All right, we're hopping in at NQ short. Tight stop above the previous candle. Nothing crazy. Let's see if we get. Make sure. I'm gonna give it just a little. We're playing with a key level. But we're gonna give this a shot here on NASDAQ, getting a nice push down. See if we can clear some of this candle here. I mean, even something little will work. NASDAQ shorts, baby. Let's go. See what we get. Staying focused on both here. I like that 1 hour trend. The only thing I don't like is this level. And I don't like how this couldn't hold right here. But let's see. If we break that previous 2 minute, I'm out. It is what it is. I got my stop a little above it. It's at open print. This is a touchy play. Definitely a little touchy. But let's see what we get. Watching SPY as well. SPY also tagged the 2 minute. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty valid play. Is it gonna work? Let's see. Make sure your stop's a little above, guys. Give it a little room, right? You can't. Because it's hunting right now. It's hunting for people's money. See what we get. And market's been choppy. Don't let it stress you out. Okay. All right, we're still in this. Let's see. Now you can bump that down a little bit. Let's see. Add one more on NASDAQ here. It's a little spicy. Let's do we need a limit buy. Let's do a limit buy just so we don't go too crazy here. It's a touchy level. It's touchy. I got the Verizon Fios guys coming here, and it's like, what time is it? In about an hour. All right, watching open print. This is key right here, guys. And we got news in 2 minutes. All right, that wasn't that smart. That wasn't that smart here. But my stops are in. It is what it is. Dang, we got news in a minute. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm just gonna extend this a little bit just in case the news pump shoots it down. Yeah, we'll leave it right there. Nice little push. Touchy play, but it is what it is. You get your system, you pull the trigger. I only got till 11 today, so we got to make it work. Oh, let's see. 10 o'clock. We're going to get any volume. Nice push, nice push. Nice push. See, it's all about, you just got to trust your system. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it is what it is, right? Look at that. Nice little push. See if we can clean up a quick $2,000 here on NASDAQ. We got to break this low. Oh, push. Very nice push. So we just trimmed one there. We're going to put a break even in. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Very good play. Bro, that's what it's all about right there. It's just all about trading the system, right? It's just all about trading the system, letting the system do the magic, right? Look at that. That is beautiful. Well done. Well done. And that's exactly what we were all about over here at HBT. Trust the system, right? That's what we do. Let me see here. Took some profit. I got to figure out where my downside target is. Very nice push. Look at that, dude. Bro, this might sink. Hold up. We might get ourselves so this is a very important level right here. I don't know how much I want to play with it. I think I'm going to, hold on. What do I want to do? Let's see how this candle closes. Let's see how this closes. All right, closed pretty well. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it, guys. Let's play it. Let's play it down. Let's play it down. I'd say W's in the chat, but we can't post. I like this 1 hour trend. You guys see this 1 hour trend here? This is, ooh, look at that push right there. Look at this. Getting a nice push. Very nice push. I know my boy Chris is in that. Both Chris's. We got Chris K, and Chris B. I know you guys are in that right there. Good play. Good play. Trust in the system. See, once again, did it feel a little sketchy? Yeah, of course it did. Right? Every trade feels a little sketchy. But we still decided to pull the trigger when we were supposed to, execute how we were supposed to. Price came up to the 2-minute 20, couldn't close, so we traded with the 20. Okay? This is what we look to do every single day. I probably shouldn't have went that high size. I mean, 2 NQ contract, it's not super high. But at the same time, it's my strategy. It's been a horrible month. We're here to make some money. Look at this. Let's go. Look at this. All right, so how can I better play this? How can I take advantage? All right, let's figure out where the next downside target is on NQ. All right, so downside target is going to be right here. Oh, we selling. I might be scalping SPX puts right here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Take profits in the profit. Take profits in the profit. Bam. Look at that. I told y'all today was going to be a good day. Didn't I say it? Didn't I word for word say, guys, today's going to be a great day? And once again, right? Like, we didn't get lucky. We didn't overthink. We literally waited for our system, pulled the trigger. That was it. That was it, right? There was no thinking about it. I'm not that smart. I can't pay attention that much. I got away from my system, and we got our system. Oh, bro, look at this, dude. Look at this. This thing's sinking. Look at this. Look at this. It's a money shot right here. We'll bump that stop to the top of the 2 minute. Come on. So we've already trimmed one, and now we're letting this thing go. We might be able to pull $3 grand out of this trade. I don't want to be stupid with it. I'm going to put my stop a little above the previous 1 minute candle. Let's see if I don't want to give too much back, but I also want to let it breathe. That 5 minutes a little far away. Look at that, guys. Boom, 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 boom. You can't post in the chat, but if you got some money on that trade, hit a like, right? Send a like. My boy Todd. My boy Todd's been with me since day one, brother. Thank you. Yeah, just hit a like. I'd appreciate a like. Send your boy a like for that $2,000 trade. If you didn't catch it, that's fine. But ask yourself, right? Like, what kept you from entering? You know, and it's okay to be like, oh, well, the market conditions have sucked, right? Like, that's okay. But we gotta become aware, like, okay, yeah, that might be a reason, but we can't, like, we gotta ask ourselves, what are we gonna, like, if we're not gonna get in because the market's bad, what do we need to actually see then? Oh, come on, look at her. She's sinking, bro. Look at that. Stop above the previous 2 minute. Let's go. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. We done. Sayonara, sweetheart. Look at that. Push. Bro, we're pushing. QQQ right in the downside target. Can we break it? Bro, can we break this? Hold on. Oh my God. Let's go. It's all about the process, guys. It's all about the process, right? Literally. Why did we take this trade? The process. RBI, GBI, couldn't close outside the 20. Trade with the 20. That's it. Look at this. Come on. I'm keeping a tight stop here because we're coming into that downside target. All right. Got a tight stop here. Look at this. Come on, dude. Yo. Look at this. And just like that, you can make up yesterday's loss and the day before its loss in one trade. In one trade. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Getting rid of that. Look at this. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Straighten the target. Straight into the target. Hold on. Don't let me fumble this now. Come on. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. Open it. Open it. Open it up. Dude. Come on. Straighten the PDL. Straighten the PDL. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, sugar. Come on, sugar. All right. Don't be stupid with it. Don't be stupid with it. Hold on. I'm keeping it tight. I'm keeping it tight. Don't look at the P&L. Just let the trade do its thing. Look, oh, come on, come on. All right, I gotta open this. I gotta open this. Come on. Yeah, right in the target. All right, now really tight stop right here, guys. Really tight stop here. You got nothing to prove. All right, look at this. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. And this is my exit strategy. I put my stop right above the candle. And if the candle breaks, then I know it's shifted. But if it doesn't break, like look at this. Look at this candle right here on the 1 minute. If it don't break, I'm staying in. Look, it didn't break. Bam! 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 Solid ass play. I hopped in an SBX scalp as well. I'm being a little devious today. Never devious. Just execution, baby. Just execution. Just execution. What a move, bro. What a move. All right. See? What a move. All right. I'm out of everything. What a beautiful move. Right? And you know, and literally, and this is what I'm constantly telling you guys, right? Like, you know, because like obviously we want our system to work every single day, right? And typically it works way more than it doesn't. But when the market gets challenging, you never abort your system. You lean on your system. And in one trade, we were able to literally clear 2,600. You guys seen it. I entered into this with 2 contracts on NQ, sold my first right here, right? Because I was being a little bitch. And then we just allowed the rest to go. We trusted the process, right? We didn't, you know, look for emotion, right? We completely just let go of the emotion. Cleared a beautiful trade. Hold on. I think I could do. I feel bad you guys can't see anything. All right. So if there's any questions, I just started a little Q&A. You don't have to ask a question. You can write anything you want. I don't know if that'll work for you guys. Great play, dude. Look at that. Process and Profits Academy. This is why if you are not on HBT, you should definitely look into it. Okay. And members already on HBT can join as well. What it is it's going to be a program geared towards only trading a system, right? It has all the information you need, obviously, to learn about the market and better understand, you know, the fundamentals and our strategy. And it's going to be weekly meetings, right? It's going to be group. Okay. We're going to be in a group. I'm only taking 10 traders, right? Only taking 10 traders. But we're basically going to be diving into systematic trading, the process, right? Like stuff like this, how to actually build a proper equity curve and execution and in the role that plays. So take a look. Classes are going to start January 3rd, but I'm only taking 10 traders. So if you are interested, secure your spot. All right, let's see if we can get one more trade here. I'm gonna hit the loo. I'm gonna be back. Hold on. Great way to start the day. All right, back to the system. So, how do we take advantage of this market right now? What's next is the question. We have a very strong trend to the downside. We're coming towards a key level. If you are W, look at my boy, W. W's in the chat. Salute. All right, Tesla. Look at that push on Tesla. Look at that. What goes up fast Comes down fast, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, bro, QQQ is about to give us a GBI right here. No way. That's a healthy 5-minute trend. All right, what's SPY? Let me look at SPY here. We got previous day open print. Oh, bro, that's bearish. Very bearish. But no GBI, no trade, ladies and gentlemen. I like QQQ coming up here, though. Solid 5-minute trend. I don't want to play this. You know what? If I get a GBI on ES, I'll try something small. That's a GBI. Shit. Hold on. That's a key level, guys. Just be patient. All right. I just hopped in shorts on ES. I'm keeping this really tight. I don't want to risk a lot here, but I am going to play this GBI. It's definitely a little sketchy. This is a scalp play. So for my options traders, this isn't one I would necessarily take on my option. But what I'm doing here, notice, is I'm putting my stop. Notice this, guys. This is important. My stop is going, hold on, above the candle. All right. I might get stomped out, but basically what I'm doing here is I want the market to, that's all I need to risk to really, like, especially with futures, right? I don't want to risk the top. I could always get back in, right? On this trade specifically, all I'm going to risk is this current candle. That's it. I didn't get that good of a fill either. All right. I guess I can put it right there. Let's see. See if we can get a push down here. It's a little sketch. It's a little sketch. I bumped it up. I bumped my stop up just a little above the previous 2-minute candle. I'm playing this like I'm in a 2-minute trade. And I'm not going to lie to you, right? I'm up a pretty substantial amount. So I have a little breathing room right now. Okay. And this is stuff that, like, I want everybody to really learn, right? Like, trading's like playing cards, right? Like, if you're on a roll, or, well, how do I want to say this? If you are in that state of mind, right, where you're not watching every dollar, oh my God, I'm down 100, right? Like, I don't care. Literally, we make $1,000 trade, right? Like, I don't care if I'm down $100. Probably gonna get stomped out on this. But let's see. If so, we'll get back in. Give it a little. See how it's battling that candle? You guys seen that? See how it's battling right here? That's key. It might hit me though. This is super far away from that 5-minute 20. And it's at a key level right here on SPY. It wasn't the smartest play. Let's look at QQQ too. Okay. I'm going to set this down here for a minute. I know my stop's in place. NASDAQ's actually looking a little bit more appetizing because it's below that level. And what do we got here? Another area of value. Yeah, look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ's trying to pull down here. All right, so watch how I'm doing this, guys. You see how I play my 2-minute candles? Like, I'm always referencing the previous candles, using their highs as levels of support or resistance, right? So now I can pretty much put my stop like right here on this. This is how you effectively manage risk a little bit better. Horrible. I don't want to say a horrible fill, but this really isn't the best play. But I'm playing a 5-minute trend as well, right? Like, look at that 5-minute trend. Pretty healthy. The only thing that isn't healthy right now is the 1 hour moving average. All right, cool. We're pushing, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's push. We're also, look at guys, we're actually hugging the 5-minute, the 5-day. So I want to see that 5-day continue to hold here. You see it? Once again, moving averages. This is how we play them. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Yeah, we'll be all right. Regardless, we'll be all right. It ain't nothing. I'm playing that previous 5-minute candle. I want to see that baby hold. Look at previous candles holding. Moving average, pulling it down. The trend is what? Bearish. Bearish trend. Holding the moving average. Look at this. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, sugar. Come on, sugar. Come on, sugar. You guys see how I do that, though? Like, this is important, right? Like, and it's because I've been able to establish this is the AOV. And we literally couldn't break. Oh, come on. Come on, Suge. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. It's only one con, but still, it's a solid win. Look at this. Most people would have never taken that trade, right? Too extended, too far away. But when you learn the proper candlestick analysis reading capabilities, right? When you can read the candles, you can do things like this. All right, this might be oh, come on. Come on, what's happening? Oh, we came right into pre-OP. All right. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But at this point, my stop's going to go right above that 2-minute. Stop goes right above what? Previous 2-minute, right? Because we're playing the candles, right? We're playing the highs and lows of the previous candles. That's all I ever look at. Might be a little, she's extended, so, but it is what it is. Let's see what we get. I'm also want to make sure we continue to hold that 5-day EMA, because that's been holding. I want to give her a little room, but if we hold that 5, I'm going to scale in one here. Come on. I want to see us hold it. I'll scale in and we'll scalp down there. Because the 5-minute RBI is holding. All right, we got 30 seconds left on this 2-minute candle. Not my favorite play. But it is our strategy. It's a GBI. This is good for at least about $1. According to the data. Look at NASDAQ, bro. I should have played NASDAQ instead. All right. She held. I just scaled one in. Let's see if we can get a quick little push. I'm going to tighten up that stop. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, Suge. Come on. Look at that. Come on. I would scalp this one kind of quick, guys, if you're scalping. Because we're coming into, hold on, let's watch it like this. Here we go. Oh, bro, come on. We're on fire today. We're on fire today. Look at this. Break even stop. Come on. Oh! Break even stop. Ready? I'm getting ready to trim. Getting ready to trim. Trim one. Look at that, bro. And your boy hopped in. Dude, I'm fucking crushing this right now. Yo, look at that. Watching that trend. Come on. Oh, move it down. Move it down. Yo, listen. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching a master at work. All right, bump to stop. Bump to stop. You guys see how we did that? This is probably one of the most best lives, in my opinion. Do you guys see how we played that GBI right here? Like, rewatch this. This live, guys, I'm telling you right now, is so educational. The way we just played that was flawless, right? Like, the old Josh wouldn't even take that. But we dropped down to a lower time frame, identified a good spot to get in with super low risk, pulled the trigger, right? So where I used to not even be in these, and then we scaled in. Guys, what made us scale in? Because we held the moving average. We held the 5 EMA right here, so I scaled in one. It's exactly what we're doing. On this SPX put right here, I'm up 63% on this trade. 63%. Can it break? That 5 minute, and how many times was I like, oh, 5 minute trend's healthy, guys, stay in. Okay, pull back, pull back. All right, we got a little pocket there. I'm just gonna leave a break even. I'll leave a break even stop. And when I say, I was like, oh, we're good for about $1, right? Like so once again, according to the data, right? And that's all that data that I've been collecting for the last 15 months, right? The data that I send out to you guys every week. According to the data, when we get our strategy, we get at least $1 move 80% of the time. We literally just got what? $1.40 move. Not to mention the one we got before. I'm taking the prop. Hold on, I ain't taking it yet. Let's hold on. Todd, let's play the 5. I'm gonna play the 5 day. I'm gonna play the 5 day, bro. Look at this. This thing's sinking. Next target. Target next target. If we come back up to the 5 day, I'll add in. Look at the volume. Look at the volume. Bro, we're killing this. We're crushing this right now. Oh my God. Let's go. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. Come on. Beautiful. Beautiful. %87 on this SPX put. I'm taking it. 93%. Oh my God. 93%, guys, on these 2 candles. This is the ROI. Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. All right. I'm getting out of this. 117%. Close it. Hold on, I haven't hit sold yet. I'm seeing no buying, none. Pocket. All right, tighten it, tighten it. Yo, we're still in this. Oh my God, let's go. $130. All right. And everybody that's in the mentorship, right? What I say? I said these current market conditions, I'm out of the SPX put. I said these current market conditions are a test. I was like, and if you can withstand it, right? I was like, if you can not blow your account, if you could stay process oriented, if you could stay focused on the system, I was like, we're going to end up getting a really good day and making all the money back. And that's exactly what happened, right? Everybody in my mentorship knows. I literally said that to him because this price action has been horrendous. These are the days you clean it all back. You get it all back. Notice how we're allowing the trade to run, right? Like the principles haven't been invalidated. We can't even break a previous 2 minute. Wow. Okay. All right, I'm out. That market, that shitty ass choppy market ain't got nothing on HPT. Nothing. All right. That's it. Great job, guys. Great friggin' job. Let's just do a quick breakdown of what we seen and what we did and why we traded it. Not to mention it's my daughter's birthday. The 14th. So there's really not a better way to do this. I'm just really thankful right now. Overall, we took two really good trades, right? Let's see here. We took short play here on SPY, right? And then we took this short on NASDAQ, right? We went short here on NASDAQ, went short here on SPY. And it was literally strictly because our system presented itself, right? Really good day on the market. It's what, 10:30. And what have we learned, right? What are some key takeaways here? Number one is you just got to trust your system, right? Like you're only as good as your system, and your system's only as good as the market you're trading in, right? So that's key rule number one. Rule number two, our takeaway number two is you have to execute, right? Like if we were hesitant today or we were scared or, timid because the market's been shitty, we wouldn't have made any bread. We would have literally got frustrated as everyone else made all the money. So what did we learn? You have to execute. If you see your edge, you have to pull the trigger. Last Friday, I didn't pull the trigger. I let the market get to me. I wasn't seeing things clearly. So it was I reflected on that, right? In the webinar, in our mentorship webinars, I was like, guys, I hesitated. That's not going to happen again. So today, what did we do? Pulled the friggin' trigger when the market presented to us. Had a phenomenal day, traded exceptionally well. Hold on. Uh-oh. I really like that, guys. just need a little bit more. Not ready yet. But execution is everything. Execution is everything. Think about it. If you are, it's not our job to be right every day. What's our job? To stay in the game. If I stay in the game, I get to take advantage of days like today. If I stay in the game because I'm able to manage my risk appropriately, I get to take advantage of days like today, right? So I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys coming. Next week, we'll fix the chat. But all in all, I hope you guys were able to take advantage of that. My options traders too. I hope you guys took advantage of it. And once again, Process and Profits Academy is starting. Lock your seat in now. There's only going to be 10 spots. It's going to be a group of 10 individuals. And we're going to work exceptionally close. And we're going to help you guys start seeing the market a little more clear. Okay, so I love you guys. If you want to get involved, you can get involved. And all you HPT Savage members, appreciate you guys for executing good today. And actually staying focused on the process. Mike, Chris, both Chris's, everybody else, Dimitru, anybody that's here. Shout out to you guys, putting in the work, pushing yourself to become that much better. 2026 is right around the corner. All right, there's going to be some changes coming to HPT as far as like payment scales, like how to actually participate. So I would definitely look to take advantage of what we're currently offering, because it's not going to be that way come January. Okay. I'm going to, prices are going to start to fluctuate and change because I'm looking for a specific type of individual to join our team. Right. And that is who I'm going to be looking for. And for everybody that's already on the team, that you guys are lifers, don't worry, you're here. And I appreciate you guys more than anything. So I love you guys. Thanks for killing it today. I'll see you guys at the webinar tomorrow.